next up, there's gonna be a few moments of technical installation, getting everything ready, but I'll take the opportunity to just say a few words about David Sanborn, who is, we're thrilled to be able to add him to this finale. David is, of course, one of the most widely acclaimed, influential saxophonists, alto saxophonists, and I have myself been a huge fan since high school, at least. And you know, every time David put out a new album, all my friends in high school and I would get together, would just sit in someone's home, one of our rooms, and just listen to the record over and over again, and check out the liner notes, see who was playing every instrument, and get excited over each bar and each tune, and play it over and over again. It was just like really exciting whenever he put out a new album. And then as the years went by, I became a teenager, and then moved to the U.S. And then all of a sudden, one day in 1988, I met David actually in Copenhagen, because one of my dear friends, Terry Lynn Carrington, was in his band, and I went to see them at Tivoli Plain, and I introduced, and she introduced me to David, and I was living in New York at that time, and when I got back, we started getting together at his apartment playing duo, and he would call me like almost every day, and he was like, Nils, why don't you come over and we'll do some playing? You feel like doing some playing? And I went over to the house, and here I am playing duo at his home, David Sanborn, and it was like a dream or something. But then, of course, we started doing some projects. One of the projects within the early '90s was a full concert with the Danish Radio Big Band, and I wrote all the music and all the arrangements, and he came over and we did this project, and he's been working with them since on different occasions, and has quite a close relationship with multiple Danish musicians aside from my brother and I. My brother, of course, has done tours with his band also, so we're closely associated, and it's when you do events like this, festivals, it's about the music, but it's also about the friendships, getting people together that you don't see very often, dear friends, that's really what it's about also, but it's really not two separate elements at all. It's all part of the same circuit, love, friendship, music, it's all part of the same thing. So I'm really, really, really thrilled to have been able to gather for this first edition of the Sound Dues Festival here. Some of my dearest friends, some of my favorite musicians, and also family. Not only my brother, but also my kids, my two oldest kids, my twins, were playing in next door just before this concert started. So it's a great opportunity for me to really, for the first time actually, to really welcome these many of my associates from all over the world in my new hometown. So it's really, really great. And there's a strange phenomenon going on, because I think I'm not the only one that really loves Helsingør, because ever since I moved here 3 years ago, more musicians have visited me and come to play rehearsals and dinners and stuff like that at my house than ever before. Ever before. The people that have been at my house, the jazz royalties, Monica Getz, of course. I hosted Monica Getz at my house, and I had David Sanborn and his band rehearsed at my house the other day, and I've had Lenny White, Billy Cobham, Daryl Jones, Gil Evans. The list just goes on, and that has never happened before when I lived in Østerbro in Copenhagen. Or when I lived in Paris, hardly at all. You know, when I lived in New York, yeah, a little bit, but not really. You know, it's like there must be something that draws them to this place, and I hope this is going to be a continuing trend, because we need a lot of great musicians to come here every year to make this a reoccurring annual event. So I don't know if any of you heard David's band at Kulturværftet the other night, but I was really blown away. I was really blown away and inspired, because it's a real band. You know, I've missed that feeling. I used to do it all the time. Go to a concert with a band that had its own sound, its own concept, and with really great players that are individually great players, but also the combination tastefully chosen and matched together in a unique way. And that's what I got there. It was like really a fantastic experience. I'm really thrilled that we were able to get them to do a short additional set before they continue to. They're going to Paris next, actually. So after Denmark. So. I guess it looks like you guys are ready. Can I stop talking now? And David will introduce his band himself. But please give a warm welcome to David Sanborn's band. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
It's such a great pleasure to be back here in Denmark. Tak for now. That's the beginning and the end of my Danish, except for roll med fløjl. Ta-da! Being able to pronounce that is an accomplishment in itself. It's, like I said, it's a great pleasure to be here in Denmark, back again, I must say. This is Mr. Peter Asplund on trumpet. Mr. Billy Kilson on drums. Mr. Ben Williams on bass. And Mr. Geoff Keezer on keyboard. That first song we played was a new song of mine. It's called The Other Side. It was written in tribute to the first jazz club that I played in when I was 15 years old. And it was a place, it was literally down the alley, around the corner from another club. And you walk down the alley and there was this unmarked door that was called The Other Side, a little cardboard sign. And you open the door, it was about the size of a shipping crate on the inside, and there was a grand piano, bass, drums, and about 10, 15 tables. And I had memorized a solo by the great jazz saxophonist Sonny Stitt. So I figured, okay, at least I have one song. So I went in there and I asked them if I could sit in. I said, can I sit in, or can I sit in? And they said, okay, I think more as a novelty than anything else. And they let me sit in, and I did okay. I guess no one had heard that Sonny Stitt solo before. So I got away with it, and then they said, come back next week. So I had to scramble to learn more solos. And I did, and I came back and again, and here we are. Anyway, this next song is a song called Half Moon Lane. It was written by a great friend of mine, the late, great Michael Brecker. This is Half Moon Lane. Thank you very much. This next tune is a song that I first recorded in, I think, 1983, 84, with Bob James and Marcus Miller. It's a song called Double Vision. I mean, an album called Double Vision. And the song is called Maputo. And I've been done it in several different versions. This new version that we're going to do now is kind of a Pan-African vibe. Maputo, as many of you know, you geography buffs would know, Maputo is the capital of Mozambique. And the story behind this is Marcus, at the time, this is, you understand, a long time ago, he's now happily married with children. So he was dating this woman from Maputo, and he'd been going out with her for a couple of weeks. And he said, you know, I don't really know anything about your family or, you know, your mother or your father. He said, here's a picture of my family. We live in Jamaica, Queens. Here's my mother, my father, my brother. He said, do you have any pictures of your family? And she said, I don't think so. Oh, well, wait a minute. And then she pulls out a piece of currency from Mozambique. And she shows him a currency and said, that's my father. And apparently her father was the president of Mozambique. So I think for about 6 months after they broke up, Marcus was always looking over his shoulder in case the Mozambique secret police were following him. And he's still alive, so I guess they weren't. So anyway, this is called Maputo. This next song is a song that I wrote for my wife, who you caught a glimpse of when she walked me on the stage. Her name is Alice, and I wrote this for her. She's from Paris, so I called it Mademoiselle.
you. Thank you very much. And, thank you. Joining us this on that tune was the great Matthias Heisen. Right? We're going to do one more song for you. This is a tune by D'Angelo and Roy Hargrove. This is called Spanish Joint. Geoff Keezer. Thank you very much. Tough for men.